Hello, good morning students. Today we have started the chapter 4 and the name of chapter is कल्चर एंड सोशलाइजेशन इसमें हम पढ़ जाएंगे कल्चर और सोशलाइजेशन के बारे में. सोसाइटी इज डिफाइंड एज अ वेब ऑफ सोशल रिलेशनशिप. ऑल ह्यूमन सोसाइटी आर मार्क्ड बाय कल्चर. टालर डिफाइन कल्चर एज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स whole which include knowledge, belief, art, moral, law, custom and other capabilities and habit acquired by man as a member of society. Clark define culture as a total way of life of people. Those culture consist of all the learned and shared way of thinking, feeling and doing. It is lens through which we perceive and evaluate the world around us. It affects everything that we think, do or feel. Major characteristic of culture. Culture is learned, it is acquired behavior. It is shared, cannot be possessed by individual in isolation and transmitted amongst the member of society. It binds the member of society. Culture is dynamic. It constantly change. It makes society and group unique or distinct. Okay. एनिमल सोसाइटी एंड ह्यूमन सोसाइटी में डिफरेंस देखेंगे. देखिए, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ बिहेवियर इज इनहेरिटेड एज जेनेटिकली पैटर्न बिहेवियर आर कॉमन टू ऑल द नॉर्मल मेंबर्स ऑफ स्पेसिस. Majority of behavior is acquired. The behavior makes a particular group of society distinct and unique. Major component of culture. Two types, non-material and material. Non-material culture it refers to an abstract or intangible element of culture such as the way of thinking and pattern of behavior. It includes the normative and cognitive dimension of culture. Normative means this dimension includes social rules and social expectations, that is the norms and values of society. Norms are socially approved guidelines which direct behavior of members of society or a social group. In other words, they are the social expectation of proper behavior. Norms usually vary across society, even within the same society, across different social groups. A social norm is not necessarily actual behavior. Okay, most of the human action is norm governed. There are different type of norms depending on how strict they are. Folkway is referred to traditional, customary ways, thinking, feeling and behavior. Most people conform to folk way out of habit. They are lesser order of norms as they are not as strictly enforced as moral or law. Mores are higher order norms linked to the core value of a group. They are considered vital for the group and are expressed as must or must not behavior. They are more strictly enforced as compared to folkway. Violation of these are not taken lightly. Example, behaving in decent manner when you go out, not eating non-veg when visiting religious place, maintaining silence in hospital. Laws. Most formal definition of acceptable behavior. They are the formal industrialized expression of norms. Laws are codified norms and have given a sanction. Usually, those norms are qualified as laws about which society feels strongly about. Laws may be based on custom, but they are different from customs because they are upheld by the authority of state, implied by all those accepting the authority of state. They are backed by penal section. Laws are enforced by the courts in court. In a few cases where laws are contrary to the folkway and most, the enforcement of laws become difficult. Social value देखिए क्या होती है. They are standards that define what is good, desirable, worthwhile in society. They are underlined principle guided by choice and action. Any action contrary to cherished value is condemned. Difference between norms and values. Norms are guidelines to action which apply to specific situation. More general guidelines होती value. Number of specific norms are a reflection of single value. Like a dress code for a function is norms. Example, respecting elder norms under this norm touching feet. Example, in an Indian society there is value of respect for senior, and from that a number of norms are derived regarding expected behavior towards seniors, such as offering seat to elders, touching their feet or getting them, not addressing by first name. Importance of norms and values. Shared values and norms bring commonality in the outlook between members of society, binding them together. It makes social life orderly and predictable. Example, without norms we would never know whether to shake hands with a new acquaintance or give them an affectionate push. Norms are essential because they regulate the behavior of members of society or group. Without norms there would be chaos and disorder. अब देखिए कॉग्निटिव डायमेंशन. द कॉग्निटिव डायमेंशन ऑफ कल्चर रिफर टू आइडिया विच इंक्लूड बिलीफ, नॉलेज, myths, superstition, etc. of a society. In literate society, ideas are transcribed in books and documents, but in non-literate society, ideas are in the form of legends and myths, which are committed to memory and transmitted orally. In contemporary words, ideas are also reflected in audio-visual media, ads, film, material aspect of culture. It refers to tangible concern products that members of society possess and make use of machine, building, jewelry, modes of transportation, technology, gadgets. But material and non-material dimension of culture undergoes change over time. However, material technological dimension change faster than non-material aspect. This gives rise to culture lack or a situation whereby non-material dimension are unable to match the advance of technology. ओके, तो ये सब क्या बता रहा है कि हमको किस तरीके से क्या क्या चीज़ें होती हैं उसके बारे में हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहा है. अब देखो एंथोसेंट्रिज्म एंड कॉस्मोटोपॉलिज्म क्या आता है. एंडोसेंट्रिज्म इट रिफर टू टेंडेंसी टू devalue others, disrespect or diversity, looking through and evaluating other culture through our own culture lens. It is applicable of one's own culture value in evaluating the behavior and beliefs of people from others' culture. It implies devaluing others by looking at them through your culture lens. And anthropocentrism is not open in diversity. Cosmopolitanism, it exactly the opposite of it accumulate other culture and their belief. ये दूसरे कल्चर को एकोमोडेट कर लेगा और उसके बिलीफ को भी, मतलब उनके विचारों को भी वो क्या करेगा, एक्सेप्ट कर लेगा, उसको बोलेंगे कॉस्मोपॉलिटन. कल्चर चेंज, एक्सटर्नल चेंज इन एनवायरनमेंट, कॉलोनियलिज्म, रिवोल्यूशन, मीडिया, इंटरनल इवोल्यूशन, ये सारे क्या हैं, कल्चर चेंज. बोथ इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल चेंज इन्फ्लुएंस सोशल चेंज, दैट इज टोटली इंटरलिंक्ड. सोशलाइजेशन देखिए, सोशलाइजेशन इज अ प्रोसेस by which a person learn to behave in acceptable manners within the society or group. It refers to the way by which the value and norms of society or group become a part of individual own way of thinking and feeling. This process is referred to as socialization. Through this, the individual become a part of the given culture. For society to operate smoothly, individual must be socialized into institutionalized patterns of behavior, value, and norms. According to Gillen and Gillen, by the term socialization, we means a process by which an individual develop into functioning members of group according to its standards, conforming to its modes, observing its tradition, adjusting himself to the social situation. According to Bogardes, socialization is the process of working together, of developing group responsibility, और बीइंग गाइडेड बाय द वेलफेयर मीन्स ऑफ अदर. इस तरीके से हम कह सकते हैं सोशलाइजेशन का मतलब क्या है, वर्किंग टुगेदर और डेवलपिंग ग्रुप्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, ठीक है, और एक दूसरे के हितों के लिए काम करना है, हमारा क्या सोशलाइजेशन का मतलब है. ओके, तो हम इस चैप्टर में देखिए सोशलाइजेशन के बारे में पढ़ा हमने, और सोशलाइजेशन क्या होता है, कल्चर में चेंजेस क्या हैं, ठीक है, और मटेरियल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ कल्चर पढ़ा हमने, ठीक है, नॉर्म्स एंड वैल्यू के बारे में पढ़ा. तो ये सारा ये चैप्टर जो है हमारे किसके ऊपर डील कर रहा है, कल्चर और सोशलाइजेशन के बारे में हमको बता रहा है कि हमारा कल्चर क्या है, सोशलाइजेशन कैसे कैसे हम सोशलाइजेशन कर सकते हैं, उसके बारे में हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहा है. ओके स्टूडेंट, तो इसको अच्छे से रीड करना है कि कल्चर क्या है, सोशलाइजेशन क्या है, ठीक है, ये किस तरह से हमको सोसाइटी क्या हमको डिफाइन कर रही है, सोशल रिलेशनशिप बता रही है, कल्चर के बारे में इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रही है. ओके, तो और कैसे हम रह रहे हैं, टोटल वे ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ पीपल के बारे में हमको बता रहा है कल्चर, ठीक है, शेयर थिंकिंग, फीलिंग, ये सब हमको क्या दे रहा है, कल्चर बता रहा है. ओके, थैंक यू स्टूडेंट, नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. थैंक यू.